Now, I'm delighted by Kidlimo Pallaskenry manager John Chawke ahead of their Munster Club Championship game against Corofin this Sunday. John, I suppose it's been a long time since you met you, your first intermediate title in Limerick. How were the celebrations in the weeks afterwards?
They were great. Look, really enjoyable. Everyone enjoyed the victory. You got to enjoy those kind of victories and not come around too often. Yeah, it was a good old crack for a few days, and the amount of well wishes and congratulations and everything from everybody in the parish was fantastic. Just getting back on the wagon now for Munster quarter final. This next up.
Yeah, and it's been a very lengthy break. What's that like been in preparation wise? I suppose even in the meantime, pitches have got heavier. It's even darker at night. Finding pitches, it's a different kind of a game. It's going to be against Corofin than it was against Ratheel.
Yeah, to kind of lead up to this, it's a long 5 weeks of a break. We thought the lads we played on a Thursday. We didn't train again until the following Tuesday week, I think it was. So like we didn't really want to be killing lads or anything. So we kind of trained 3 weeks prior to it. It was a long break, but we tried our best to work with it using UL pitch and using our own pitch on the weekend, and it's as best we could do. So we only went 2 nights a week. But yeah, everyone seems to be up for it now. Things are kind of coming together slowly but surely, but it's kind of hard with a 5 week break to get everything back on track again, on such a long season as well. So, but yeah, everything's coming along nice.
And for yourself as manager, your first year as manager, obviously playing last year, what was that transition like for you? That before you would have been just turning up to training, whereas now you have to organise it and everything like that.
Yeah, organising, washing jerseys, collecting water. There's a lot more stuff to that I didn't think I'd be seeing. But yeah, look, transition has been great. I'd love to have been out there. I'd love to have been playing this year again myself. It's been nice to pick up an intermediate county football title, but I gladly accepted as manager. It's great. It's great for the club going forward. But transition wise, it was grand. I played a lot of hurling with these guys. Played a lot of football with them. Still do play a lot of hurling with them. So yeah, it was good. Like Ollie was the main driving force for the coaching side of things, and I kind of take the warm up, maybe one or two drills, not major, but Ollie was the major part of the coaching side of it. So it's basically been just management strictly for myself. So it's been good. It's been good. Enjoyed it so far, and man, to win a county title in your first season, I can't complain. Can't complain.
I can't complain. Yeah, this Sunday obviously you're playing Corofin below in Corofin. Just on them, they had a late win in the Clare final against Kildimo. You were at that game. What did you learn from it?
They're good. They're fast. Their inside forward line is very fast. And look, they're kind of like ourselves. They don't have a never say die attitude. Like it's just proven they're scoring 2 late goals. But yeah, they're very good. They got Jamie Malone there, clearing to county footballer, fantastic footballer. He's only back from injury as well, so I'd say he'd be fairly fresh now going into this game, but he'd be definitely one that we'll have to keep an eye on. And but look, I'm not going to be too worried about Corofin. It's the same as we were all season. We were never too worried about opposition games. We just wanted to concentrate on our own, try forward and play to our strengths, which I think we did all year. So yeah, that's it's going to be an interesting test now on Sunday. So there'll be a good side for Corofin.
Another strength of yours is that you actually played Munster Championship only a couple of years ago. You played Drumtariff in the Junior Championship. Like it's a different spectacle altogether. The lead up, the buzz is just different. But you know what it's like coming into this game, and that should be a bonus for you.
Yeah, there's good lads that played that game against Drumtariff. Still have a small bit of experience of Munster Championship, but like outside of that game against Corofin, the county final that I went to see, like I don't know anything about Corofin, and I'd say likewise they don't really know much about us either. So it's going to be an interesting game. It's going to be very interesting too. Fairly, in my eyes, and fairly evenly matched teams from speed wise to height wise to effort. So it's going to be a very good game.
And obviously, during the Limerick Championship, it was very condensed, especially for a club like yourselves who are now dual senior. But what's it like being able to focus on the football for the last 5 weeks after being juggling throughout the county championships?
It's been nice. We haven't had full juggling or full freedom really, because 21 championship was thrown in there, both hurling and football. So that kind of threw a couple of spanners in the works. But look, it's been great to get some of the relief. We've kind of clear road from here on in now. So hopefully, if we can win on Sunday, we'll be out again 2 weeks later. So yeah, it's great. It's great to get that break away from the senior hurlers, and I'm sure if it was the other way around, it'd be the same. Just kind of concentrate on your own guys and make sure, especially injuries wise and all that kind of crack, because the workload is so big when it's every second week football hurling. So